Okay, whole number starts from which one? Whole number starts from 0. Natural number? Yes, yes, 1 and all are positive, right? What about integer, students? Integer is, it has negative, 0 and positive number, right? Minus 1, 0, minus 5. Fine. For now, just remember, whole number, the letter we represent it as W. Natural number stands for, N, natural number. What about integer? You'll remember, how do you represent integer? I or Z? Okay, rational number is R, students. So what is rational number? See, whole number will not have decimal. Whole number has only positive. Natural number also has only positive values. Negative, integer has positive and negative, but integer will never have decimal value. It will never have decimal or numerator by denominator. Okay, numerator by denominator we call fraction. So integer will never have fraction, students. You will have only minus 5, you will have 15, you will have 0. So apart from these numbers, anything in the terms of fraction or decimal, if I write 0.5, if I write 3 divided by 10, or if I write 8 by 17, all these are known as rational numbers. So all these are important to solve linear inequation concept to represent number line. Is this clear? Did you understand? Just make a note. Just write it. Put the heading as linear inequation. It's a very easy topic. For board exam, you get for 3 to 4 marks. You'll get one 3 marks question and one MCQ question. Okay. Sometimes you get for 4 marks or 5 marks, 4 or 5. See, these things are important. And you'll understand later. You'll understand why these things. NWR. Completed. I will return it. Okay, what about Anam and Kefera done? Okay. Kefera Lindsay. Can I call you Lindsay? Is it fine? Okay. Kefera, I'm not able to get that name. Fine, Lindsay. Anam and Lindsay. Whole number, natural number, integer, rational number, students. These are the 4 things. Just learn this basic concept. You should know this basic. After this, the second concept. Before starting linear inequation, I'll tell you what is linear. Linear meaning is one variable. One variable. Inequation. Before we start inequation, let us revise few equation concept. Linear equation. Do you all know simple linear equation? I will out of the chapter 6 linear. Okay, if I give a question like this, x plus 5 is equal to 10. Anam and Lindsay answer this. How do you find x, students? How do you find x? What happens to plus 5? Yes, if plus 5 goes to the other side becomes 10 minus 5, right? So addition becomes subtraction. What about this question? Minus 5 goes to the other side becomes plus 5, right? So this is simple linear equation. So what is simple linear equation? Linear meaning is one variable. In one equation only one variable will be given. Equation meaning is equal to sign, is equal to sign. And there are few rules you have to follow. In simple linear equation, plus goes to the other side becomes minus. Minus will become plus. In the same way, if I write 5x students, how are 5 and x related? How are they related? If there is no sign in between, multiplication, right? So if 5 goes to the other side, what does it become, students? 10 divided by 5. So multiplication becomes division. If I write x divided by 5 is equal to 10. X and 5 are division. If 5 goes to the other side, what does it become? Division becomes multiplication. Are you all thorough with all this concept? Is this clear? Respond. You'll know this, right? Anom and Lindsay. This is how you solve. This is known as simple linear equation, students. Equation meaning is equal to sign. Now, inequation. Let us study what is inequation. If I write the same concept, x is less than 5. Inequation. Look here. It is not equal. Inequation meaning this is less. Symbol for less. This is greater. Okay. So we don't use is equal to sign, students. Apart from is equal to sign, we use less than and greater than symbol. Less than and greater than. Remember this L. It looks like alphabet L, so less. And this symbol is for greater. In the same way, less than equal to. So if you merge less symbol and greater than, you get this symbol, less than equal to. And this is greater than or equal to. If I merge greater than symbol with equal to, I'll explain all this later. For now, remember this is greater than equal to. Okay, so linear inequation meaning you'll have an equation and you'll have these symbols, less than, greater, less than equal to, greater than equal to. Fine. Now if I'll write a value here. Less than equal to, greater than equal. Let me write x is less than 5. X belongs to whole number. This symbol stands for belongs to, students. Belongs to. Belongs to, yes, belongs to. The other meaning of belongs to is contains. Contain. Okay. So x belongs to whole number is the value given to us. And x is less than 5. What do you mean by whole number? Before this concept I explained. Whole number starts from, all of you will respond, 0, right? So if x is less than 0, what are the number x contains? Less than 0, it should have 0, 2, 3 and 4. Is this clear? This is the concept. If I tell x is equal to 5, it's a simple linear equation. X is exactly equal to 5, students. X is exactly equal to 5. So we are not learning this. Simple linear equation was done in 9th standard. For 10th, you'll have inequation. Now, if I write x is less than 7, x is less than 7, x belongs to natural number. What do you mean by natural number? Natural number starts from 1. So what are the numbers which x contains? 1, 2, up to which one? Less than 7. What do you mean by less than 7? Up to 6, right? Up to 6, students. This is the meaning of less than value. Now less than equal to. I'll take x is less than equal to 5. X belongs to whole number. Can you tell me the answer? What are the values of x? Correct. Tell me, whole number starts from 0. Next. 3, 4. See, less than equal to is also given. What do you mean by this less than equal to, student? It split into two parts, less than equal to. So what are the numbers less than 5? These are the numbers less than 5, right? And x is also equal to 5. That's the meaning. So you have to consider what? Given 5. This is the concept. 5. If I write x is greater than 7, can you tell me all the numbers greater than 7, students? All the numbers. 9, 10. And you think, yeah, there is no end, right? There is no end. Whenever they give x is greater than 7, 8, 9, 10, and we put dots here. What does these dots represent? Infinity. What do you mean by dots? Infinity. So after 7, Yeah, after 7 it continues. 8, 9, 10, 11, it goes on. So you can't keep writing all the numbers, therefore you write infinite. Fine. If I write greater than equal to, students, should I consider even 7 now? If I write greater than equal to, yes, you have to consider even 7. The answer is 7, 8, 9, 10, and you keep dots like this. Fine. So this is known as set. You have to write set. In this chapter, we are going to do three things. One is you have to solve the equation. I'll get back to that. Next, sets. You need to find the answer of x. Third one, you have to plot in the number line. You have to plot it in the number line. Let me write this. So when it comes to linear inequation, all of you understood what is linear inequation now? Yeah, it is an equation which has less than, equal to, less than, greater than, or greater than equal to. So basically only these four signs, students. Less than, equal to, greater than equal to. And what are the types of numbers we have this? We have in this whole number, natural number, integer, and rational. This is one thing. One more thing. When it comes to linear equation, there are three steps. First thing is to solve the equation. We need to solve the equation. Second thing, we need to find the value of x. That is set. Third thing, we have to plot on a number line. When you were in fourth or fifth standard, fifth, sixth class, you have learned number line, how to plot number line. That is the third concept. All put together, you'll get it for 3 marks or 4 marks. Okay. So when it comes to linear inequation, remember these three steps. The first thing is solve. How to solve a question. Let us start with that. If I write x plus 5 is equal to 10. This is equation, students. And you all told me if plus 5 goes to the other side, it becomes minus. But when it comes to simple linear inequation, the concept is totally different. X plus 5 less than 10. X minus 5 less than 10. The rules are same. Okay. So plus 5 goes to the other side, what does it become? Plus 5 minus 5. This linear equation, what's the symbol given here? Less than or greater? Less than. Less than will remain as it is. Okay. When you're shifting a positive number or a negative number, the sign will not change. It remains as it is. So what's the value? X is less than. Next. Same concept. Minus 5 goes to the other side. What do you get? Plus, I'll put greater than sign here. I'll put greater than. If minus 5 goes to the other side, it becomes plus 5. The sign will not change, students. Sign will not change. I'll tell you when the signs will change. So the main concept here is less than symbol will change to greater than, or less than equal to symbol will change to greater than equal to. These are the rules you'll have to follow for linear inequation. The answer is x is greater than 50. Now what did we do here? Add or subtract? In both the questions we just added and subtracted, right? Now comes multiplication and division. If I write 5x less than 10, what's the answer, students? What happens to 5? Divided. Even for division, the sign will not change. What are we dividing? Positive number or negative number? This 5. 5 is positive or negative? Positive. So the sign will not change. It will remain as it is. But if I write minus 5x less than 10, now what am I going to divide? Positive or negative? Then this less than symbol will convert into greater than. This is the concept you'll have to understand. Less than symbol will be equal to greater than. So here the answer is x, 5 ones are 5. Here the answer is less than symbol converted into greater than symbol. 5 ones are 5 twos are, minus remains as it is, x is greater than minus. Can you see the difference? You'll see the difference, students. The sign is also changed, right? So when does the sign change? You'll tell me now, when does the sign? The sign changes when we divide, when we multiply or divide Only for multiplication and division, divide negative number, not even positive, students, negative number. I'll give you an example. First, the sign changes when we multiply or divide negative number. Let me take x divided by 5 is greater than 10. If you want to find x, what happens to 5, students, if it goes to the other side? Division with multiplication. What kind of number are we multiplying? Positive or negative? Positive. In the rule, only negative the sign will. Do you think the sign will change? Sign will remain as 10 multiplied by 5. What's the answer? X greater than 50. First thing, we solve the equation using this rule. After you solve, it asks the solution set. This is the solution. We call it as solution set. So, what are the numbers greater than 50, students? What are the numbers greater than 50? You can't keep writing all the numbers, so what do you put? Dot. Okay. At last, will connect all these points. You'll understand. First thing. Next. Whenever you are multiplying, the sign will not change. It remains as it is. The answer is x is greater than 50. But the same thing, if I divide a negative number, now to minus 5, it goes to the other side. 10 into minus 5 multiply. What happens to the sign if I'm multiplying with negative number? Greater than symbol becomes the x is less than, less into minus is minus, 10 5 is a 50. Is this clear, students? Did you understand? Understood? What about Lindsay? Anam, any doubt? Anam, do you have any doubt? No? Okay. Make a note of this, students. Make a note. For addition and subtraction, it will never change. So this is the most important part. Write linear inequation and explain what is inequation meaning, less than, greater than symbol. And we use 4 types of numbers: whole number, natural number, integers. Yeah, what about Felicia? Did you understand Felicia? Okay, so you go through the recording and you join tomorrow at 7. Okay, sir. I'll join tomorrow at 7. Fine, Arti. You send me a message at 9 o'clock. I'll upload the recording and send you. Okay, sir. Okay, fine, Arti. You can. I'm so sorry, sir. I couldn't. Is it? Okay, fine, Arti. No problem. Attend tomorrow. Okay, fine. Yes, students done, completed. Okay, with multiplication, we'll do division now. Same concept, division. Look here. If I write minus 3x is less than 10, less than 9, or less than equal to. If minus 3 gets divided, what about the sign? Are we dividing positive number, negative number? Negative. If I divide less than equal to, it will become very good. Greater than equal. If I reduce, what are we getting? X is greater than equal to minus. So according to number line, minus 3 is what? It is integer, students. It is integer. Okay. So if it is greater than minus 3, you all know number line? All of you all? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here is it is 1. Here it is 2 and here. So which side is the after x? Which side is the arrow facing? Which side is it traveling? Left hand side, right hand side. Which side? Right hand side, right? It is going towards right. So after minus 3, what do you mean by minus 3? Greater than minus 3. After minus 3, what are the numbers you have to take? Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. But here is equal to is also given. Is equal to is also given, right? So what should I consider? Even minus 3. Fine. This is how you plot number line. We'll get back to that later. For now, did you understand the meaning of this? Okay, we'll solve few more questions. After that, we'll start textbook question. For now, we have started with basic, students. 5 plus 7, 5 plus x is less than equal to 10, is less than 30. X minus 12 is less than equal to 12. Okay, next. 5 plus x divided by 2 is greater than 10. 11. 5 minus x 2 is less than equal to 11. See, these are the four questions, students. Okay, how do you solve the first one? 5, are we adding or subtracting? 5 is positive. If it goes to the other side, negative. According to the rule I gave, only for division and multiplication of negative numbers, sign will change, students. So do you think the sign will change here? It will remain as it is. 30 minus 5. What's the answer? 25. Try the next one. All of you will solve the next question. If I want to find 2x, which one I have to shift for, students? Which one gets shifted? No, no. Minus can shift directly. Minus, right? So we're not dividing anything. We are just adding it. Sign will remain as it is. So 2x, 12 minus 2 goes to the other side plus 12. Find the value of x. Is equals to 12. But we're not dividing. What's the rule I told? Only for division and multiplication. Are we dividing anything? Are we multiplying anything? Only for division. Do you write that statement, Felicia? In that I mentioned division and multiplication. Okay, 12 plus 12, 24. When you divide, what you'll get, students? What kind of number am I dividing? 2 is what? Positive or negative? Positive. If you divide by positive, sign will not change, right? This is equal to what? Now, can Anam answer this? How do you solve this, Anam? If you want to find x, first which one you have to shift? 5. Tell me, what do you get? If you shift 5, what do you get? X by 2 as it is? Greater than. Sign will not change, right? Yeah, 11 minus 5. Yeah, see, Lindsay and Anam, this is not like your regular school students. So don't hesitate. If you'll have any doubts, unmute and ask. Okay? It's not like all of your friends starting 1 or 2 days, it might be tough. Any doubts, you'll unmute and ask and respond. Okay, tell me, Anam, x 11 minus 5 is? Now 2 goes to the other side. What are we multiplying? Positive 2 or negative 2? Positive 2. You think the sign will change? No, sign will not change. Good. 2 sides how much? 12. Now, Lindsay, answer this. Answer the next one. First, which one you have? Okay, why minus x by 2? Negative. There are two ways. One thing, students, minus x by 2. Are we dividing anything? Are we dividing? No, right? We are just shifting this minus x by 2 to right hand side. X less than equal to 11 minus x by 2 becomes what? Plus x by 2. So if you want to find x value, what happens to 11? 11 will go to the left hand side, right? 11 goes to the left hand side. Tell me, Lindsay, tell me the next step. Again, one more thing. Are we dividing anything here? Dividing, multiplying? No, right? So the sign will not change. 5, 11 goes to the other side, becomes minus 1. It's divided by 2. What is 5 minus 11? Yes, minus 6. You get minus 6 here. What happens to this 2 if it goes to the other side? Multiply. What are we See, we are not talking about this minus 6, students. Don't look at minus 6. Look at this 2. 2 is positive or negative? Positive. If you are shifting, will the sign change? No. A positive number, the sign will not change. It remains as it is. So what's the answer? Minus. And when you rewrite this, remember x should always be on the left hand side. When you rewrite, which side is the arrow pointing towards? Number or x? It's pointing towards the number, so you can rewrite like this. Isn't it pointing towards the number? This is the answer. X is greater than equal to minus 12. Is this concept clear, students? All of you understood how to solve? Okay, we'll solve we'll solve some basic questions now. Look at the first question. What is given? 2x minus 7 less than 4. And they have not given x belongs to integer, natural number. Is there anything mentioned there? No. And one more thing, this is R.S. Agarwal. For the new students who joined, I don't only follow this one, Selina students. I follow R.S. Agarwal. This is another textbook, R.S. Agarwal and Selina, both together. Okay, I follow both as well as previous year questions. I make students solve from all these three textbooks. First question, 2x minus 7 less than 4. X belongs to what? What is given in the question? X belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. What's the main question given, students? Read here. Solve each of the inequation given below and represent its solution in which one? Represent in number line. So first thing, the three keywords here are solve. First we need to solve the equation. Next, represent it on number. Solve the equation given below and represent the solution set. The keyword is solution set. The third one, number line. Okay, remember these are the three things required. First, let us solve this equation. 2x minus 7. If minus 7 goes to the other side, will the sign change? Will not change. We are not adding or multiplying anything. It becomes 4 plus 2x is less than 4 plus 7 is 11. What are we dividing? Positive 2 or negative 2? So again the sign will not change. 11 divided by 2. What is 11 divided by 2, students? Solve this question. Divide it. Tell me the decimal answer. 11 divided by 2 is 5.2, right? Okay. Tell me the numbers. X is less than 5 by 2. I mean 5.2. Tell me all the numbers present here, which is 5.2, student. Which is less than 5.2? Even 5. 5 is also less than 5.2, right? So this is what you call solution set. Solution set. If you want to plot it on number line, all are positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how you plot on a number line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the answer. So first thing we solved. Second thing I told you all, we need to find solution set SS. Okay, from the given set we need to pick the answer. Third one is number line. Third one you have to solve the number line. Any doubts in the first one? Do you have any doubt? Okay, second question. Shall we do the next one? Felicia, done, understood. Mebli, Lima. Yeah, try the second one, students. Now we all try the second one. 2x minus 3 greater than 3. Solve the question, plot it on number line, find the solution. What? Okay, let me. No, how come 3? Minus goes, who told 3? Is it Anam? Good, students. Minus 3 goes to the other side, the sign will not change. It becomes 6. X is equal to 6 divided by 2, right? X is greater than 3, correct. You all forgot to tell greater than. Now compare this, tell me the solution set. What are the numbers greater? Greater. 4, 5. If this was given greater than equal to, then what should I consider? 4, 5. Yes, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But according to the actual question, what's the answer, students? If it is greater than only 4, 5, 6. See, if you're getting confused, I'll tell you one thing. Which side is this arrow facing towards? Right hand side. No. Which side? Is it right hand side? This is right hand side. If it is like this, which side? Left. So from 3, take all the right hand side. What are the numbers going towards right hand side after 3? And Anam, what is the meaning of this symbol? Less than or greater than? Greater than. What are the numbers greater than 3? 1, 2 or 4, 5, 6? 4, 5, 6. Is it clear, students? So you can follow the direction of the arrow or just ignore that. Remember greater than symbol, less than symbol. Then plot the number line. 4, 5, 6 is a positive number. Just put 3 lines. 4, 5 and 6. Okay, this is a basic. It's a very easy one. We'll see the third one where the sign changes. Let me see one question. Let me do the third question. See, third question, there are two ways to solve this, students. I want you all to concentrate. There are two ways to solve this. First thing, which one you need to shift? If you want to find 2x, number should be on one side, alphabet should be on one side. This plus 1 goes to the other side, becomes what? Minus 1. Minus 2x remains as it is, right? First, 9 minus 1 is how much? 8. If I want to find x, students, what happens to minus 2? No, that's what? Division, right? How are 2 and x related? What sign is there in between 2 and x? If no sign, yeah, we consider it as multiplication. According to the rules, multiplication goes to the other side, becomes division. What kind of number did we divide? Positive or negative? So what happens to the sign? Yes, less than equal to becomes greater than equal. There are two ways to solve this. I simple both. One thing, did I change x here? Did I change the position of x to it? No, right? I've just kept as it is. I've just changed the numbers. So if I reduce this, I'm getting minus 4 like this. And when you rearrange this, x should be first. Which side is the arrow pointing towards? X. No, no. This is pointing towards, arrow is pointing towards x, right? So we are just rearranging like this. Arrow is pointing, this is the answer. This is one method, first method. Second method, whenever x is negative, what is x? Minus 2x is negative, right? Yeah, shift it to the left hand. We are not dividing anything, we are just shifting it. Arrow will, sign will not, any equation will not change. Minus 2x goes to the other side, becomes what? Okay. What happens to 9 if it goes to the other side? 1 minus. How much is 1 minus 9? Positive 8 or negative 8? Negative. 9 is greater, minus. Felicia, do you know those rules? Plus into minus, greater. Okay, next. What you have to divide? Positive value or negative value? What are we dividing? Sign will change, remain the same. Are the answers same? Is this clear? All of you are understood? So these are the two ways, students. One, keep x on the same side, solve. The other thing, whenever x is negative, shift it. Complete. Try both the questions. Okay, Anam and Lindsay, am I too fast or are you able to follow it? Okay, fine, students. Complete it. This is the set they have given. Find the solution set for this. Once you complete, find solution set and plot the number line. Yeah, tell me, Felicia. Yes, Felicia, do you have doubt? Minus 8. Ah, 9 is greater, right? Okay, okay, fine. If you use the first method, this part is important, students. This is where the sign has changed because we have divided a negative. We have divided negative number. Okay. See, all this might be easy. It is for MCQ. The actual question is in the second main. So what's the answer, students? X is less than equal to 4. What are the numbers less than equal to 4? Minus 4 and okay. So I'll tell you all one thing. Whenever less than symbol is given, students, in number line, if you take 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. When it comes to negative number, which one is greater, you all think? Minus 6 or minus 3? Which is minus 3, right? Yes. So remember, minus 3 is greater, students. Whichever is close to 0, which is close? Minus 3 is close to 0 or minus 6? Minus 3, yes. Negative. Yeah, mute the call, student. There is echo. So when it comes to negative, the smaller number is the greater value. Okay. If I take minus 2 or minus 100, which is greater? Minus 2 is the greater number. Okay. Minus 2 is greater. Don't get confused. Don't write minus 100. Minus 2 is the greater. For negative number, the smaller numbers are always greater. Now tell me the answer. X is less than equal to. If it is equal to is given, should we consider even minus 4? Okay, minus 4. What are the numbers less than? Minus 5. From this set you have to take. Minus 6. See, there are two ways. One, you can write it like this, or can even write minus 5. You can write in any order. Plot the number line. Minus 4. Then we try the next set. Okay, complete. Last one. Another 5 minutes. We'll do one question. Last. Yeah, mute student. Mute the call. All of you completed? Any doubts? Yeah. Shall we do the next one? Felicia done. Anam, Felicia, Lindsay completed. Okay, fine, students. Okay, once you're done, let me know. We'll move on to the next one. Now we have done normal questions are done. Next, LCM based question. See, all these are practice questions. Okay, we are doing only one equation. For board exam, we have two equations. These are the actual questions for board exam. We'll be doing it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we'll try one question, fourth one. 3x minus 5, 1 by 2, x belongs to, x belongs to 0, 1, 2, up to 6. This is the equation, students. All of you know how to take LCM, right? Whenever there is denominator. Okay, in this there are two concepts. Even if you all know, fine. I'll just explain two concepts. Whenever the denominator is same, how do you solve this, students? When denominator is same, numerator also will remain the same. Okay. So take the common denominator 2. What will be the numerator? 1 plus 3. So 4 divided by 3, 3. All these are easy. If the denominator is same, numerator also will be the same, students. It will never change. Next, what if denominators are different like this? 1 by 2 minus 3 minus 4, 4 by 3. Are the denominators same or different? They are different. Different, you take LCM. What is 2 3's LCM is? Denominators are different. Numerator also will be different, students. Maybe mute the call. Okay. Numerator also will be different. So how do you solve this? 2 goes 3 times into 3. See, the numerator is also changed. 1 into 3 is 3 minus 3 goes twice like this. 4 twos are 8. So the answer is minus 5 by 6. Okay, this is one basic LCM question. So if you have LCM, you take LCM and try to complete it. Next one. 3x by 5 is equals to 7 divided by 2. Look at left hand side and right hand side. We have denominator, students. Besides that, do we have any number like plus 1, plus 2? Any number is given? No, right? There are single terms. You don't need to take LCM. When you get questions like this, we cross multiply this denominator. We don't take LCM, we cross multiply. So 2 goes to the other side and gets multiplied. What do you get? 2 3s are 5 goes to the other side becomes 30. X is equal to what? 35 divided by. Okay, use the same concept here. Eliminate the denominator. How you eliminate? Shift this. So this 2 goes to the other side, students. What is 2? Positive or negative? Positive. The sign change. So 2 goes to the other side and it gets multiplied. One more thing, we have two numbers. So this has to be written in the bracket like this. Again, 6 goes to the other side. Positive or negative? Positive, right? Division becomes multiplication, sign will not change. Okay, I'll give an example. What if the values are like this? Now tell me, students, if you are shifting minus 2 is what? Negative number. If minus 2 goes to the other side like this, what happens to the sign? Then will become less than. Very good. 6 is positive. Once again, if you shift 6, sign will not change. It remains same, less than 6 into 1. Okay, this is how the sign changes. This is just for example. Look at the left hand side part. Lindsay and Anand, do you know how to open bracket and solve? Tell me this, students. How do you solve this? 2 3s are 6x. Next, minus greater than. Solve this, all of you solve this. Find the value of x. Find the solution set. Plot the number line. So this chapter, it would take around 3 to 4 days. After that, we'll start new chapter. So usually I'll take only 1 hour, students, 8 to 9. Another 2 minutes will end the class. Copy this. 2.6 goes on, right? So you can divide in the way I've done or reduce it, students. If you reduce 8 by 3, you divide even 8 by 3, you're going to get same. Tell me all the numbers. X is greater. What do you mean by greater than? What's the answer? Select one. 3, 4, 5. So whatever we did, it's only for practice. Tomorrow we are going to solve two questions together. That is the board exam question. Two questions put together. Yeah, we are going to solve that tomorrow. Okay. So that's it. Draw the number line. We are done. Felicia, any doubts? Mebly, Lima, attend Felicia. No, no. That is equal to is given. If is equal to was given, we could have taken. No, no, not two. Can't take two here. Take 2.6 is given. You have to choose from here. From this one, maybe. From this. Is any decimal given there? No, decimal is not given. But if it is equal to sign given, you could have taken 2.66, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it is not given, you don't have to take 2. Always start from 3. Okay. Obviously, 2.6 is greater than 2, right? So we don't take that.